Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Good evening, everybody. It is now 10 p.m. here in Tokyo, and you know what? It's quite cold today. It started to get chilly here in Tokyo from yesterday, and yeah, today it's about I believe it was like 15 degrees Celsius at noontime today. So yeah, I mean it's nice that it's no longer hot, but it's suddenly cold. So that's hard to handle. Like my body's not ready for the cold yet. Anyway, what's the weather like in your place, guys? What's the weather like where you are, people? Hello, Mindy's mom. I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm very relaxed today. I'm feeling great. I really don't have like a specific thing I wanted to talk to you about today. And I was trying to come up with something to talk about, and I thought, you know what? I'm kind of in a very relaxed, chill state. I don't really want to think too much. And we're doing another live stream tomorrow on Tabi Eats, so I thought, why not just chat with you guys, Maybe I'll get to know you guys a little bit more, and you can ask me whatever you want. And I haven't done a live stream like that in a while, so Mindy's mom, remember when you were here for your meetup last year? That's how our weather is. Ugh, really? Yeah, I certainly do remember. It's still that hot, huh, sister? I can't believe that it's still hot. When does it start to cool down in Los Angeles? Mindy's mom? Yeah, I can't believe it. Uh, Getting colder in New York, 59 degrees. Hello, Pei. And Robert, it's like 1 degree Celsius here right now. Robert Kosinski. Robert, where are you at? Where are you at? It's so cold right now. It's 1. I can't believe how cold it is. Wow. Weather is cold and wet here in the UK, says Fizzy Queen. Wow, well, please stay warm and don't catch a cold like I did. Oh, it's I catch a cold so easily. Like seriously, I have to be careful. Yeah, I've always been that way, guys. I've always been that way. Hello, AKA Studio. AKA Studio, thank you. I got Satoshi and I, we were out all day today, and when I came home, I got the undelivered note in my mailbox, so they'll be delivering it tomorrow. But thank you for sending me something. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello, Paylin Chu. Sharikila, how are you? How are you doing? I heard, Sharikila, that in the Netherlands, they are doing like a partial lockdown again, right? Is that correct? YB, konbanwa. How are you doing, my friend? Hello, Sakura-san. How are you? They're having a heat wave extended in California. Goodness gracious. Simply Jean, hot today. But when is it not hot in Singapore, right? And I think I saw Kempe somewhere here. How are you doing, Kempe45? What are you up to? Kempe45 and Simply Jean, I know these two ladies, they like to travel as much as I do. So I'm pretty sure you guys are like itching to fly somewhere again, huh? Aina-san, konbanwa. Did you eat kinukatsugi? 食べました. Yes, I did. Thank you so much, Aina-san. You know, yeah, sorry. What was I talking about? Aina-san, Aina-san, she delivered something to us last night again. Thank you so much, Aina-san, for the delicious cakes and the tsukemono and the potatoes. They were delicious. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Cheney or Shy, is it Cheney? Webster, hello. Only one COVID case in Melbourne. That's nice. I hope lockdown finishes very soon. I hope so too. I really hope so too. But that's a good sign, isn't it? Huh? One case. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Hello, Wolfage75. How are you doing? Gabe, probably cliche question. How life for openly gay Japanese people? Do people judge there? Well, Gabe, that's a very interesting question. Japan is, I think, it's a fairly conservative society. However, I do have to say, and a lot of other my other gay friends who come from abroad, they kind of agree with me. Um, it's actually quite easy living here, being a gay person. I've never had a problem here. For some reason, I sometimes feel more afraid being a gay person in the US compared to here. And, it's funny because a lot of Japanese people think, they used to ask me, like, how is it being gay in America? It must be really, really easy because everyone's so open and everyone's so accepting. But I feel like here in Japan, they're less judgy and like you don't have people telling you that you're gonna go to hell because you're gay, or you don't have people that want to kill you, stuff like that. So I don't know, I feel like it's easier for me as a gay person living here. Yeah. Hello, Phil Rag. Thank you for joining us today. Hello, Jeff from Dublin. They've been keeping me and my boyfriend entertained the last few months. Hope to visit next year. I hope so too. I really hope you guys can visit next year, guys. I really do. I miss you guys. I miss seeing all of you. Like, seriously, I miss doing meetups. Hello, Franco. How are you? Let's see. M channel. It's morning in Texas. We're gonna go on a road trip today. We can send you a magnet or stickers from here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Joey and Jenna from Edogawaku. Really? Japan weather drops so much, so cold. Right? It feels especially cold when the temperature drops suddenly. You know what I mean? Please, yeah, try not to catch a cold. Yeah, your body, has a hard time adjusting to the crazy temperatures. By the way, I should I should mention 日本語ペラペラなんですか？ポンパン、なんで日本語ペラペラなんですか？いや、一応日本人なんですけどね。でもね、my dad でもね、ずっとハワイで育ったんで、ちょっと日本語が変です。はい。なので、それが理由でちょっと変な日本人です。はい。僕のお父さんが見ても、お父さんありがとうございます。My dad, he's so cool. He says I look handsome today. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Aine-san, your husband caught a cold. Oh no. Yeah, please be careful. Like, seriously, Japan is cold now. Yeah, it's fast. The temperature changes rapidly here. Like, you would think the temperature would change gradually as the seasons change. That never happens, Yeah, but anyway, yeah. YB, I would definitely love to meet you in Tokyo next time. Of course you can, YB. Of course. Franciscus, hello. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks. Thank you, Mindy's mom. You're so kind. So, let's see. For those of you in Singapore, what's Singapore like right now? Is there any lockdown right now in Singapore? How are like the COVID cases? I heard that Singapore and Hong Kong is starting a travel bubble, right? That's cool. I'm gonna recommend Lawrence visit Singapore if that's the case. I think he's itching to travel as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. And you can meet up with him, Simply Jean. Kempe, I think you get along with Lawrence as well too. Partial lockdown here in Kuala Lumpur. I see. Okay, Singapore's pretty much fine these days. That's good to hear. Did you see Niki's latest video? Your Akasam looks so good. Mindy's mom, yes, I did. I actually just watched my sister's video. Guys, I don't know if you guys watch my sister's video, but check it out. She has her own channel. It's called Niki, Niki. And yeah, she just released a video of walking around Alamoana shopping center and with my mom. And I don't know, I love it when my sister films my mom. Makes me so happy, It makes me so happy to see her walking around very genki, with her shopping cart. That really makes my day. Kempe, life is very normal here actually, not many cases. They are talking about phase 3 soon. I see. So what exactly is phase 3? お父さんが今日のしんちゃんはいい男だって私もそう思います。ありがとうございます。そんなことないですけど、ありがとうね。Yeah, my mom definitely is a fast walker. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, Franciscus. アクメンシタイム Franciscus. What is that? アクメンシンタイム Franciscus. わからないです。I don't know what that is. What language is that? Phase 3 is when they hopefully will allow us to meet up with more than 5 people. I see. Okay. Feng. Hello, Feng. Level 1 in New Zealand is back to normal here. I see. Ruben. Nova Scotia, Canada is one of the safest places to live in Canada right now. We are very lucky here. Good to hear that. Hello, Betty G. Guess what, Betty G? Guess what? And to the rest of you, okay? I know that I've been talking about going to Hokkaido, right? I was planning to go to Hokkaido starting next week. However, I decided to postpone the Hokkaido trip to a later date simply because we have to go to we may have to go to Kyushu in November, and we also have another like project that we're doing in November. So we have 2 projects that we have to do. For one is for like some Nihonbashi restaurants, and the other one is for promoting Kyushu. So that's another sponsored video. Yay! But if that goes through, it means that I have to be in top shape in November, right? So I thought if I go to Hokkaido next week, and Hokkaido is very cold right now, I wasn't sure if that was a good idea because I just got over a cold, and I don't really do so well in cold weather. And so I decided, okay, I'm gonna postpone the Hokkaido trip until after all the work that we have to do in November. So instead of that, I'm thinking of going to Okinawa. Yeah. That's why I called you Betty G. I'm thinking of going to Okinawa. I already checked the prices, and the thing that made me realize maybe I should go to Okinawa is that the prices are really, really good because of the Go To Travel campaign. So, like 50% of the holidays paid for by the government. Usually the plane fare itself is like close to $600 round trip. But I found a package with like 8 nights hotel and a round trip on the airplane for like $600 for the same price as a round trip ticket to Okinawa. And so I thought, why not take advantage of that? So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And it's warm in Okinawa. And Yuri-san, こんばんは。沖縄いい。ゆりさん、ね、沖縄いいですよね。皆さん、沖縄どうでしょう？好きですか？僕ね、本当にね、沖縄はまだね、2回しか行ってなくて、まだそんなに知らないんだけど、好きなんですよ。で、あったかいし、で、本当にね、今年は全然ハワイにも帰れなかったし、で、ちょっとね、やっぱりハワイっぽいところ行きたいなと思って、なので、沖縄に行こうと思ってます。And Yvette Green, I hope Satoshi is going with you. Unfortunately, he's not. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not. A lot of times when I talk about traveling, it's usually solo, unfortunately, because it's complicated. But number one, we have the doggy. And so Satoshi doesn't want to leave the dog alone. And I'm like, like we can have a friend come over and, take care of the dog. But he's like, no, he'll be sad. So I get it. And number two, I think I explained it to you before, but he's not, he doesn't really like to travel as much as I do. He kind of gets tired for some reason. And since we're going to be traveling in November, he's like, no, November, we're going to be really busy. So no, you go. I'm sorry, you go by yourself. I'm sorry, Justin. Oh, I hit him by mistake. Well, didn't hit him hard or anything. I kind of bump my hand. I'm sorry. ごめんなさいね。ごめんね。ごめんね。なので、that's why I'm most likely going to be going to Okinawa sometime next week. Yes, yes. And obviously I will be making videos. And yeah, so if everything goes well, yeah, I'll be in Okinawa next week in the warm weather. It's gonna be really hot. It's gonna not really hot, but I think it's like 27 degrees Celsius right now. So, Franciscus, no, you can't have my phone number. What are you talking about? No, not yet. Yes, I am excited, Mindy's mom. You know, Okinawa. How many of you guys here have been to Okinawa before? You know, Okinawa is, to me at least, it's such a different place compared to Tokyo. It's very different. Yeah, the weather is different. The beaches, the ocean is just as beautiful as Hawaii's beaches. And the food is completely different. So the food and the culture is completely different, you know, from, you know, what you get here in Tokyo, you know, for example. And even their language is a little bit different. And so, you know, I find it a very fascinating place. And I really enjoy the food. Mindy's mom, please eat lots of umi budo for me, my bucket list item. I sure will. I already have my eye on this soba. When you say soba in Okinawa, though, it's not really soba. It's actually more like ramen, but not really. And there's a umi budo soba. So, that sounds good, doesn't it? Kempe, have you been to Okinawa, Kempe? Yeah, Feng is Okinawan island. Yeah, it's Okinawa is many islands, I believe. Dallas, Alice. I've never been to Japan, but my grandfather was stationed in Okinawa and he loved it. Good to hear. Yeah, yeah. Okinawa is great. Yeah, and so it's just going to be my third time going there, and I think I'm going to, because I don't drive. That's okay. I'll spend most of the time in the city, and I'll take the bus. So that's okay. So it'll be an adventure. Obviously, I will be filming for you guys, so it'll be an adventure for all of us. ゆりさん、年に2回くらい沖縄帰ってるかも。へえ、そうなんだ。じゃあもともと沖縄なんですね。長袖1枚かジャケット。あ、そうなんだ。じゃあ、もし来週沖縄に行くとしたら、どんな格好していけばいいかな。すごい。喋れないね。なんか英語から日本語。難しい。そう。なんか、まだあったかいかなと思って。The camera is moving a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's my fault. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry about that, Lizzie. Naha is a great city to walk in. I agree, G-Fun Deluxe. I really want to explore Naha. Yes. 今週はクーラーつける日もあるとき。そうなんだ。じゃあ結構まだ暑いんですね。じゃあ来週も暑いかな。Library Lady, I do hope you guys enjoy the videos from Okinawa. Yeah, Shurijo, the Shuri Castle, right? The Shuri Castle is one of the top attractions in Okinawa. However, it had burned down completely. So I'm not sure what the situation is at the moment. Hello, A1. Are you going to Okinawa next week? Yes, I am. How are you, A1? Susan, I guess what? This is from Okinawa. You know, this is my favorite cup, if you didn't know already. This is handmade in Okinawa. And I'm gonna go back to the same shop and I'm gonna go and buy another piece from this artist. Yeah, I love this so much. Isn't it? It's handmade. And it wasn't cheap. This was about, I think this was about like $40 US? Like 4000なんとかかな。でもね、これ大好きで、これ沖縄で買ったんですよ。本当に一番好きなマグカップですね。 来週でも日中は28度くらいかときっと暑いです。ありがとうございました。あ、わかりました。じゃあ僕はアロハで行きます。Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with my aloha shirt. I need to get my summer clothes back down from the closet. You know, here in Japan, because the seasons change, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. If if you live in a place where you have seasons, and we actually have like a little attic, so we have to switch the clothes around when the seasons change. Okinawa, Avibon, Okinawa is a lot more expensive than when I lived there. Money at that time was 300 yen to the US dollar. Oh yeah, that must have been a long time ago, huh? I remember those days. I remember those days when I was really young. Betty Boop, how are you doing, Betty Boop? Wow, cool cup, right? So I'm gonna be filming that street. It's a whole street. なんだっけこういう、なんだっけ It's in Naha. Naha is like the main like shopping area in Okinawa. And nearby there's this street. It's called Ceramic Street or something. And it's just a long road of ceramic houses, and that's where I bought this. So I'm gonna go back there and try to look for something that I love again. Yeah, like this cup. I love, like, this cup gives me so much joy, like so much joy. So I'm gonna look for something else that gives me just as much joy as this one. Buckley Young, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Yeah. Naha Air Force Base. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different type of Japan, Peaches TO66. So, today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. We're going to be doing the live stream on Tabi Eats, right? And then starting Monday, the videos from Osaka will be coming out here on this channel. So stay tuned for those. I really hope you guys enjoy those. Osaka videos will be coming out on this channel as well as my third channel. I will always travel for food. That's right, right? Yes. And yeah, so it's gonna be like 2 weeks of 2 to 3 weeks full of videos from Osaka and Kyoto. So I hope you guys enjoy those. And then after that, they will be videos from Okinawa. So a lot of different videos coming out. I'm trying to keep it interesting for you guys. I gotta say, hey Eldon, how are you? I have to say, I think I already mentioned it already, but I really enjoyed Osaka. I think I enjoyed Osaka a lot more this time. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera. ごめんなさい. I think I enjoyed it a lot more this time because I had some extra days. I decided to explore places I haven't been to before. And yeah, I discovered a lot of new stuff there, and I really enjoyed it. And makes me want to go back. I was thinking when I was in Osaka, if I had enough time, I would love to visit Kobe. I haven't been to Kobe since I was like 20 years old. So that's like what? Like over 30 years ago, right? Over 30 years ago. I think I've always been a little bit scared because, you know, they had the big earthquake. So I guess I've been avoiding going to Kobe, I guess. But I would love to go to Kobe. They have a really nice Chinatown, and I actually like that Chinatown even more than the one in Yokohama. It's smaller, but I feel like it's a little bit more authentic. And then they have a port. It's a port city. They have great desserts, and of course they have Kobe beef. But I would like to visit Kobe again, and then I'd like to visit Nara. The last time I was in Nara, this was before my YouTube days, so it's been a while. And yeah, even then, I've only been to Nara like twice in my entire life. Then Kobe does have a Chinatown. Yeah, the three biggest Chinatowns in Japan is in Kobe, Yokohama, and Nagasaki. The three major Chinatowns in Japan. Sakura, you've been to Kobe's Chinatown, huh? Kempe, the last time you were in Nara, the deer chased you. It's okay, the deer chases everyone. You must have been holding the crackers in your hand, or you must have had food in your hand. I gotta go to the mountain in Kobe. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Kei Hirano, you are over 50. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kei. You're so kind. No, I am 54. I'm 54, and I'm gonna be 55 in January next year. Yeah, can you believe it? 55. Damn. That's okay. That's okay. 55 sounds like a nice number. Sounds like a nice number. No? Thank you, Avocado. Arigato. And good to see you again, Avocado. Thank you, Ainem Makino. How are you, my friend? Betty Boop, you remember my birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Tonya Seiyo-han. We're the same age. Oh, awesome. Awesome. ありがとう。あいねさん、ありがとう。まだまだ若い。うん。若く感じます。Mark, you'll be 50 in 5 days. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mark. What? The video I can't watch. Which video are you talking about, Amelia? Seon. Okay, Tanya Seon. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Right, Betty Boop, we are both horses. By the way, Betty Boop, thank you so much. Your package just arrived today. Thank you. I was surprised. I did not expect a package from you. Thank you, Betty Boop. Age is only a number. You look 40. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you so much. West Nebraska dude 55 turned 60 last month. I'm not handling it well. How come? What does it feel like? How come you're not handling it well? Why is that? Are you gonna see whale shark in Okinawa? Says Nora. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not like huge on like aquariums. Totally Drew, hey! How are you, Totally Drew? Does the cup you're using have a little saucer that goes with it? No, it doesn't, Debbie. It does not. But I have a plate that goes with this, like from the same artist. I don't have it with me right now. Maybe I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I like this. What is it about this? You know, I think it's not just the appearance. I love the naturalness of it all. I even like how it looks like on the inside. Like it's naturally, I don't know, like stained or something. And then I also like the way it feels. You know, I don't know why. I can't explain why I like something. I don't know. Reminds you of Colorado, Mindy's mom. Really? So this is what Colorado looks like. But I love this. Yeah, earth tones. Nice earth tones. I really like this. But yeah, but I'm really looking forward to the trip to Okinawa if I decide to go. I know it's like things are always changing. You never know, but that's the plan for the moment. I just have to make sure I make enough videos and get them edited before I leave. So that's the only thing. Yeah. Here's another thing I wanted to talk about, just touch upon, because there was someone that asked me about the books videos we make, you know, because we've been doing a lot of sponsored videos with Booksu, and you know, and then one of you guys asked me if you know, it was our honest opinion, you know, do we actually like the snacks from Booksu? And you know, I have to say we actually do. We actually do. We agreed to do the sponsored videos, continue to do with them, because we personally were surprised at how nice the boxes were. Number one, we like how beautiful the Booksu is created, you know, because I'm Japanese and I think packaging is very important. Everything has to be neat. Thank you so much, Sarah AR. Really, really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Number two, even though there are some snacks that you can get at the supermarket, a lot of the snacks are very rare and unique. Like it's difficult to find these things, which is why I have to say, like more than half the items in the box, we have never tried, we have never seen before. So it makes it interesting for us as well. So it's not something you can get at the supermarket, and then we think the price is fair because when I used to send things to my mother, it was very expensive. The shipping was insane, and it like the shipping will cost more than the product itself, and so considering all that, we actually think it's a great deal, and so that's our honest opinion. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that we are honest with our sponsored videos. Yeah, we're not gonna like bash something. We're not gonna talk bad about something. If we find something bad, if we do find something unsatisfactory, we will mention it in a nice way. But we're always honest with our sponsored videos. We have a lot of companies that come to us and ask us to do sponsored videos, and we actually have to say no to most of them because we feel that it's not a fit, or it just would feel weird. Like we have a lot of like companies that ask us to play games on the channel, and it would be weird because we don't play games, and so we wouldn't really know how to judge a game, I guess. So unless we feel comfortable, we wouldn't say yes. Um, and then yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, one time, like because we like gadgets, like kitchen gadgets, we got a whole bunch sent to us, but we didn't like the way they were wrapped, and we didn't like the way they came. Like they didn't come in nice boxes. They almost looked like rubbish, and so we had to say no to that as well. So that happens to us a lot. So I just want to let you know that we are very honest with our reviews. That's all. That's all. I just had to clear that up for some of you. Thank you, Sakura. I really appreciate that. Yes. um, can you guys see Justin on my lap? I don't know if you can see him. No, you can't, right? Justin's been sitting on my lap all this time. All this time, right here, right here. Yeah, he's keeping me warm. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So here's the other thing I want to do with you guys. So I'm thinking before I go to Okinawa, I'm gonna go film a Daiso like I said I was going to. And so I thought I make a shopping list. Well, not a shopping list, but like, you know. Thank you, Mr. B. Thank you. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. I appreciate it. I want you to tell me what you want me to look for when I film, because I don't think I can actually go through every aisle and show you every item at the Daiso store because it is huge, and it would take me like half a day because it's a huge Daiso, and so like I always tend to look at the food, and then always tend to go to like the kitchenware. But they have stationery, they have toys, they have fake flowers, they have, what else do they have? Stationery, okay, Eldon says stationery. Lily, kitchen things, they have like bento things. What else do they have? Never been to Daiso before, okay. They have Japanese things, they have a whole section on Japanese things. Like things that you could give away as gifts. What else? Yeah, so much. Dishes and bowls. Maybe you can show us the toys. Oh, there's even like a pet area. A pet area. But you love Japanese things, Avibon. Okay, they do have like a Japanese section. I think that makes that particular Daiso unique. Like they sort of put all the Japanese things in one area. So I like that. Kempe, more snacks. All right. Kempe, I love that koroke snack. You were so right. It tastes like a real koroke. That was amazing. I heard from another viewer that they have the same, in the same series, they have a mapo tofu one. Did you know about that? Hello, Loretta. How are you? Do people celebrate Halloween at all here in Japan? Says Ashley. Not really. Not really. Mm, yeah, not really. Okay. Well, anyway, I will go. Okay. Chris Hansen, have a great day. Need a nap. Take care. Have fun. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Uh, no, I didn't. Yeah, KP 45, Mapo Dolph one. I don't know how that one's going to be. I don't know how they're going to replicate that into a snack form, but that would be very interesting, I think. Sakura stickers at Daiso. Okay, Lee-chan. Elden, Daiso opened in Hawaii, but not even close to Japan's. I heard. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, oh, Wolfage75. Yes, you're the one. The Mama series of snacks generally go well with alcohol. I see. You're the one that brought it up. Yes, yes, that's right, Wolfage75. That's correct. A1, I wish we could shop for Sanity Grace patients. Okay, I'm kidding. I think it would be interesting to look for kitchen goods useful for quarantine. Okay, got it. Gotcha. I wonder about Japanese origami. Okay, Anita, yeah, they do sell origami at Daiso as well. I think I bought origami paper there before. I think I bought twice. I don't know why. I don't remember why I did. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, okay, so Daiso videos happening. Okay, Daiso videos happening. 7-Eleven shopping video, I will do my best. I might have to go like 3 to 5 times just so that the people don't get suspicious. But I do kind of want to show you guys what a Japanese 7-Eleven looks like on the inside. Because it is quite interesting and there's a lot of stuff you can buy there. I love it. I really do. I really do. And then what else? I also kind of want to show you guys the inside of Tokyo Hands. Have you guys been to Tokyo Hands before? It's like an amazing store. I love that store so much. They have like the one in Shinjuku. That's my favorite Tokyo Hands. But they have how many floors? 8 floors? Maybe 8 floors or 9 floors. You guys look right. Tokyo Hands is insane, right? They have like everything, like everything. Like the kitchen floor is amazing. And what else? The the toy floor is amazing. The one next to Takashimaya, exactly, Kempe. Right, right. That's the one. That's my favorite Tokyo Hands. I don't like the Tokyo Hands at Shibuya. It's kind of small. I don't really care for the one in Ikebukuro either. I don't like the way it's built. It's very confusing for me. Wolfage 75, Tokyo Hands have toy sections. Yes, they do. Kind of different though. It's more like a section where they have like an assortment of trinkets, like puzzles and figures and what else? Like, I don't know. It's really difficult to say. How about Loft? Loft is an interesting one. Please don't get arrested for filming. Don't worry. They're not going to arrest me. Yeah, I mean, no, don't worry about that. No. Yeah, it's not like against the law or anything. Hello. Ever go to vintage or secondhand shops? High Tone Entertainment Productions. I do not actually. I don't do those. But they do have a lot of secondhand clothing stores in Koenji, where Aine-san lives. Yeah. Aine-san, Yuzawaya. Yes, Aine-san apparently likes Yuzawaya. Elden says Uniqlo. You don't have a Uniqlo back home? Uniqlo's okay. Joy, exactly. Just going to be told not to film. Exactly. What's your favorite brand of cookie? The J Vlog. My favorite brand of cookies, like Japanese cookies. I don't think I have a favorite brand. I don't think I have a favorite brand of Japanese cookies. Japanese cookies. Well, I have to say one of my favorite type of Japanese cookies is the Okinawan cookies called chinsuko. It's one of my favorite cookies that's made in Japan. I love those very much. So I would say chinsuko. It's not really a brand, but it's a type of cookie. Yeah, it's my favorite. And what else? You guys have any other questions for me? Oh, show up that cookie brand. Hello from Vancouver. Hello, Snowball the Bunny. Hi, how are you? Yes, you know, Aina-san lives in a place called Koenji, which is actually very near where we live. And Koenji is very famous for secondhand clothing stores. They have tons of secondhand clothing stores. Yeah. Hmm. I will look for matcha cookies each time I visit Osaka. Lee Chan. Hello, Krista from Guam. How are you? You know what? Let me tell you something. Uh, so Satoshi and I, we went to Harajuku yesterday. Um, why did we go there? We went there because we had some business to take care of before that, and then we decided to go to Harajuku because I really wanted a cupcake. Yeah, I was dying for a cupcake, and we don't have many cupcake shops here in Japan. And there's a place called oh my goodness, I can't remember the name, and I just had cupcakes yesterday. Not Lolita. Oh my god, I can't remember the name. But there's a pretty good cupcake store in Harajuku. So I really wanted to go there. But um before we went there, because I just wanted to take out, we had lunch at Italy, which is great. There's a new Italy restaurant in Harajuku in the new building. It's fantastic. It's right next to a new um, IKEA that's right across from the Harajuku station. It's a small IKEA, but it's nice. But so we had lunch at Italy. Oh my god, ravioli to die for. And we for dessert we went to have some matcha tiramisu and some sencha, some Japanese tea, because it was a little bit chilly. And you know, because um, Satoshi and I, we went to Kyoto and we learned a lot about how Japanese tea is made. We sampled a lot of really good tea. We sampled what matcha is supposed to taste like. That the shop we went to in Harajuku, I swear, the tea, it tasted like it had no taste, and the matcha tiramisu had no flavor of matcha. I don't know if it's always been that way, or maybe if it's because our taste buds have evolved. I don't know. I don't know. So that's kind of scary, isn't it? So I'm becoming a Japanese tea snob, I think. But anyway, yeah, you guys have to try really good Japanese tea one day, and real matcha is just really it's incredible. It's incredible. A1, what's your secret to keeping your sanity? There are so many people spreading conspiracies and other things, and I'm going nuts. Well, you know, first of all, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? It's a challenge for everyone. I'm pretty sure. It's a challenge for me as well. I think one thing I have to do is I have to. I'm at a point at the moment. I think I have to just sort of not let these things affect me. You know, yeah. I just kind of ignore them now, and I have to. I'm not like in denial or anything. Like I know what's going on, but you know, I sort of just I decide not to focus or pay any attention to unnecessary negativity. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's what I have to do to keep from going crazy, you know. So I basically uh if it's science based, I'll listen to it, and but all the unnecessary stuff I no longer even like I don't give it any time. No, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time and it's going to drive me crazy. Yeah. I stay safe. I wear my mask. I wash my hands. I will stay away from people as much as possible. I still haven't met any of my friends. Mostly because like I haven't even met my dad yet. We live in the same city. I haven't seen my dad since the pandemic because we sometimes have to meet people when we film, and just to be safe, I like I don't want to make him sick. I don't want to meet a friend like Aisan and then get her sick. Maybe I caught COVID from, I don't know, someone at the tea farm in Kyoto. Who knows? So I don't know. Like if I find out that I gave it to someone being asymptomatic and I gave it to someone because I went to somewhere, like I would feel really, really guilty. So yeah, but that's my decision, and um, you know, yeah. Anyway, anyway, that's my answer. That's my answer. Ramen versus udon. Who wins the battle? Hello, the J Vlog. For me, it's ramen for sure. It's ramen. Unless you go to somewhere that specializes in udon, like Kagawa Prefecture. If you had the udon there, I don't know. It would be a difficult decision. But for now, I say ramen. Hmm. Huck Link Belfigorfin. That was a mouthful. Is there something you really dislike and will never understand in Japan? That's a good question. I used to have those. Yeah. However, as time goes by, because I've been here for like 30 years, uh, as time goes by, I, you know, I guess certain things that I never understood about Japan and I didn't particularly like about the Japanese culture, I've accepted it, and I can see some good, and sometimes I see wisdom in doing it that way. And yeah, and I think I've changed throughout the years as well. I think just because I've gotten older, like I think I used to be a lot more Western when I first arrived, and I always had to communicate every thought and desire in my brain, and I realized that's not always a good thing. But anyway, no, I don't really have anything at the moment. But that's a good question. I do get it though. Yeah, I do get it. Let's see. Hello, Trevor CDN. How are you? Yeah, protect the vulnerable. Yes. Dennis Tani, hello from Okinawa. We are doing well down here. Very good to hear. The biggest dislike I have about Japan, says Ainen Makino, is that it is so far away from the Netherlands. Can't you just move closer? Well, hey, that's the same complaint I got for you, my friend. uh, Ashley, would you say Japanese culture has a stigma when it comes to mental health? That I have to say, yes, definitely there's a stigma attached to mental health. I do have to say it's getting better. Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be, because I deal with anxiety. I have panic attacks, and it used to be really, really bad. And yeah, most people around me, they didn't really understand it, and they didn't understand me. They didn't understand what was going on. But yeah, and it's quite difficult to find, I guess, like good treatment for it. However, hmm, I don't know. It's not like I don't feel like people make fun of you for it. Like I don't feel that. I just feel like they could do more for people with mental issues, you know, maybe be more supportive, I think, as a whole society, just be more supportive. And the government can help, should help, I think. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a favorite Japanese musician or band? Hello, Steve Christians. I do not. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah. Um, Hello, Robert Kozinski. I would be curious about the natural resources being used up over time and more imports, how that affects Japan in the future. Huh. That's a really difficult one for me, Robert. I don't know. Um, I would be curious about the natural resources being used up over time. I really don't know. For example, we went to a unagi restaurant a couple of months ago in Nihonbashi. They've been serving unagi, which is eel, for decades, and I think he was fourth generation or something. And they're very, even though they're serving unagi, they're very conscious of the fact that overfishing unagi and overeating the eel is not good for the environment. And if unagi goes extinct, then like they won't have a job and people won't be able to eat unagi anymore. So they're very conscious of that, and they're doing many things to prevent that from happening. So they do think about that. But yeah, that's a difficult question for me to answer, sorry. Hmm. Let's see. No, Osterhagen. Is psychological therapy available in Japan? I believe so. Yeah. I myself go to a psychologist or psychiatrist. I never know which one, but he doesn't really do like much for me except to give me simple advice and prescribe medicine for me. Yeah, so that's about it though. Hi Mark, do you and Satoshi have any hobbies like crafting? Not really. I used to love reading. I still love reading if I can find time to read, but I love reading. Yeah, like I could read all day. And I used to love going to the movies. Um, but I don't do that anymore. Um, what else? Not really. I don't have any other hobbies really. Satoshi has no hobbies. Maybe his hobby used to be watching porn. Oops. Would you consider dyeing your hair rose? Like what color? And Shinichi-kun, as you know, I will go to Naraijuku the end of this month, says Aine-san. There is Naraijuku in Nagano Prefecture. Nagano is famous for soba and wasabi. I will eat the real Shinshu soba. Take pictures, please. Please take pictures. I would love to see. Ashley, you were taking a Skillshare class for your mental health recently, weren't you? Okay, that was actually quite a long time ago. I no longer take that. I can't remember. I think it was called like creative drawing, something like that. Creative drawing for mental health or something like that. I don't remember. But that was good. Yeah, that was really good. uh, Huck. I struggle with many allergies. Do you have any suggestions what I could do when visiting Japan? Well, I suggest maybe avoid visiting during the spring when hay fever season starts. But other than that, I think you should be okay. Maybe just bring uh, allergy medicine, yeah, with you. Hmm. Interesting. Lighter natural colors like blonde or brunette, says Rose. Well, I did. I had my hair blonde before, like when I was in my 30s, like once upon a time. And I also had dyed my hair red when I was in my 20s. I also dyed my hair blue once. I dyed it purple as well. Eldon, how was your panic attacks now? Everything okay? You had a bad one when you were here. When I was where? In Hawaii? Yeah, my panic attacks are much better now, I have to say. Have you ever taken medication for panic attacks and depression? What was your experience like? Well, uh, yes. In fact, I still have medication to help prevent my panic attacks from getting bad, and it works for me. And it's the only one I've taken. I don't take them every day like I used to. I used to take up to 6 pills a day for a year, and then I had to like dwindle them down because the meds stopped working for me, and I I I felt like I needed stronger meds, and I didn't want to go down that road. So I searched on the internet, and then I kind of learned how to like self treat in a way, because back when my panic attacks were really bad, guys, like I couldn't leave the house. Like I literally did not leave this apartment for a year, if you can believe it. I did not leave the apartment. I left to go to the supermarket with Satoshi, but that was about it. And I would get panic attacks at the supermarket. So yeah, and it was when it was really bad. I get panic attacks like 3 times a day, up to 5 times a day, and it was really really shitty, and it was so bad. So my panic attacks are definitely not like that anymore. Yeah, yeah, but that took a lot of effort, I think. Um, but it was worth it. Hmm. Hmm. Emily, I count 10 comforting things in the room when I have panic attacks. That's a good idea, Emily. I should try that. You know what I do to prevent my panic attacks when I feel a panic attack coming? You know, my panic attacks tend to come when, you know, when I'm basically doing nothing. Uh, um, so what I do is I tell myself that, oh, this is another one of those, and it didn't kill me before, and so if it's gonna come, it might as well just come. Just hurry up and come and do your stuff and get it over with. And for some reason when I think that way, a lot of times it just goes away, because I I force myself not to be scared of it. So that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's my story about panic attacks. Anyway, I'm much better now, so don't worry about it. But you know, of course, I still have my meds. I do. Although my meds are just usually just for they're like a safety blanket, I guess. They're like safety pills, you know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I guess don't worry, Ashley. I didn't mean to start such a dark conversation. No problem, Ashley. I you know, I used to talk about these things all the time on this channel, and I haven't in a while. So you know, it's good to talk about these things once in a while. So no worries. Carbonite Dreamer, you mentioned wanting a Bermuda microwave. I have the steam oven they make. How are the microwaves? I don't know. I really don't know. But I like the way it looks, and I sometimes feel like the oven that we have, it's too complicated. There are too many bells and whistles that we don't use. So yeah, I don't know. I want a simpler one. I really just want a simpler one. Hello Abby and hello Kitty Parker. Amy, I love your food adventures. Thank you. What is your favorite? My favorite food adventure? My favorite food? That's an impossible question to answer. That's an impossible thing to answer. Ash 4KD, do you like anime? Not really. Not really. I've never really been into anime. Sorry. Did you ever get or look at your new bike, Mark? Not yet. Not yet. I do have a brochure though. I have a brochure, but I haven't bought one yet. Maybe because it's raining so much right now, and also I start to travel again. But I will definitely get my bike. Well done, Shinichi. Life is too short to bottle things up. At the end of the day, we are all humans who have feelings. True, true, true. True that. True that, my friend. Ashley is wondering where you got the Mexican hamburger with the crushed tortilla chips in it. Are you talking about the plushie? The plushie that I used to have? If that's the one you're talking about, I actually got that from a viewer, so I don't know. That was sent to us by a viewer, so I have no idea where that comes from. Yeah, yeah. Trevor, did you enjoy your trip? I totally enjoyed my trip. Like seriously, I really enjoyed my trip. I really did. I think more so than ever. Yeah, more so than ever. There are so many things I enjoyed on this particular trip. In Kyoto, we actually saw six geisha, real ones, guys. Six geisha walking the road, going to her workplace, and and they were nice. I just said konbanwa, and she's like konbanwa. That was nice. That was surreal. That was surreal, and it's very rare. It's very rare to see a real geisha. It's all luck, really. The vending machine burger. The vending machine burger? Oh, the vending machine burger. Which one was that? Oh, with the tortilla chips. Ah, that one. So that one is. Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, that one is far. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. I have to ask Satoshi about the name. We actually drove there. Satoshi drove there. I don't drive, and it's not in Tokyo. It's outside of Tokyo. But yeah, I kind of want to go there again. Yeah. Uh, did I have a conversation with the real geisha? Well, I mean, if you say saying konbanwa a conversation, I guess I did. All right, high tone. I'll just call you high tone. Do you sometimes miss any food from your tasteless videos from other countries? Um, that I don't know, but what I can say about our tasteless videos from other countries is that I do learn a lot about new stuff, and I get cravings for them, and when I find them at the store, um, I get excited about it, and I end up buying it. For example, um, I tried this thing that was sent to us from Israel. I think it was called halva. It's like a sweets made of sesame seeds, and it was delicious. I love sesame seeds to begin with, very delicious. And then I found a very similar thing in Amsterdam, so I ended up buying a big chunk of it. I think from two different places. Yeah, but if it weren't for that experience with the taste test from Israel, I would have never known what halva was. So I get a lot of those. Yeah. Take care, Tanya. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So there we go. Eldon, I think that your best video was a ghost pepper. Oh my goodness. No. Maybe good for you. Mm-mm. I don't think I can ever do that. Ever. Like seriously. I used to love spicy food, guys. I used to love it. Satoshi used to hate spicy food. I used to love spicy food. And then after that one really spicy ramen I had, after that I can't take spicy anymore. Like I just died. Anyway, if you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go? A1? Well, Kempi 45, no worries. Yeah, those ghost pepper noodles were pretty bad, but they weren't as bad as some other stuff I tried before. So don't worry about it, Kempe. Don't worry. Um, you know, A1, that's a very difficult question for me to answer as well. Like, where would I want to travel right now if I could go somewhere? Would this be pre-pandemic times? Because obviously I wouldn't want to travel to somewhere where the pandemic is not under control, right? So that's kind of a difficult question to answer. Yeah. Mindy's mom, we want you back in Southern California. I would love to. I would love to go. Australia. I'd love to go to Australia as well. Um, Abby, are you enjoying watching any TV shows right now? Let's see. Yes. Let's see. What are we watching right now? Right now we're watching Sense8. Yeah, I recently kind of got into Sense8, and I'm really getting into it. We're almost finished with season 1, and I'm kind of liking it, how unique it is. And then um, also Satoshi and I, we started watching this Japanese drama on Netflix. I don't know if you guys know about it, but the title is called let's see, I'm not gonna say in Japanese, it's so like bad, but I wonder what the title is in English. But in Japanese, the title translates to "My husband's penis won't fit." Do you guys know about that? Have you ever seen that drama? Okay, so we started watching that, and that's pretty interesting. It's, I don't know if you can call it a comedy. It's supposed to be based on a true story. Oh my god, Mindy's mom, you'll watch it now. No, really, that's the name of the drama. In Japanese, it's called 夫のチンポが入らない。日本人、誰かいるかな、まだ。私の夫のチンポが入らないっていうドラマがあるんですけど、Netflix で。で今見てるんですね。It's a Japanese drama. And, いやー、マジだよ。マジだよ。で、ちゃんと日本のドラマなんだけど、It's hilarious. It's hilarious because ポンパン、そうなの。誰だろう。僕ね、あんまりね、女優とかの名前知らないんだけど、でも、ここまでやるんだみたいな。やっぱり Netflix だからできると思うんだけどね。It is a drama, Lily. It's a series. And I think I think it's 2 seasons, I think. So we're on the first season. I believe it's 2 seasons. Or maybe it's 1 season. I don't know. But yeah, we're on episode 5 at the moment. But it is it's interesting. It's quite interesting, I gotta say. 結婚できない。でもね、そう、夫のチンポが入らないっていうタイトルなんですよ。そう、だからそれがね、yes, that's Justin, by the way. That's Justin. You know, Justin, I think he has asthma. And no, that's not Satoshi, guys. That's Justin. I think he has asthma. He's always had that since, he was a baby. And so sometimes when the weather starts to change, he gets that. But he it'll go away. It'll go away. He's okay. We did take him to the doctor, when he was younger, and the doctor says he's okay. Yeah. And Aina Makino, Justin is 13 years old now. 13 years old. Mindy does the same thing. Really, Mindy's mom? Oh, I see. Yeah. But anyway, that's a drama that we've been watching as well. I cannot find the biryani and the naan video which you had at the. Oh, Rishma Mahek, that video is coming up later on this channel. Okay, yeah, that one's coming up later. That's gonna be coming up in like 2 weeks. Sorry for the delay, but yeah, I took a video of that one. No worries. And by the way, for those of you who are from India watching this, there's a place in Tokyo. It's called Nishi Kasai, and that's the name of the town. And they also call it Little India. It looks nothing like Little India, but I decided to do some research, and that's where we were at today. I wanted to go because I heard that there were like it's a town where they have a lot of very authentic Indian restaurants, you know, and they have what else? They have an Indian sweets shop, which is very rare. I didn't even know they had one, and we did go there today, and they have some Indian supermarkets as well. So we went to the first place we went to an Indian sweet shop, and we tried 3 different sweets. It was delicious. It was really good, and and then definitely gonna go back. It's a little expensive because it's here in Japan, so I think the ingredients are expensive. And then we had Indian dinner, which is delicious. And then we also found a place where they serve I think it's called pani puri or something like that. Am I saying it correct? But I've never had those before. I've seen them on videos, and because I want to go to India, but we can't go to India right now, and so I want to go back to try those. So I'm thinking of making a video. Yeah, pani puri. I've never had pani puri, and I've always wanted to have pani puri. Kempe, you had it before. I'm so jealous. But anyway, I found a place where they sell pani puri. And so I want to go back and make a video of that little India and visit these places. What do you guys think? I really want to go. I really want to go. But anyway, I think it's time to say goodbye, right? I've been talking about penises and little India for over an hour, so I think it's time to say goodnight. And I hopefully you guys can join us over on Tabi Eats tomorrow at 1 p.m. Japan time. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be eating or doing, but I will be there unless I suddenly catch a cold or something. And then, of course, next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll have the premieres. And of course, Saturday, every Saturday, I'll be doing a live stream with you guys. Maybe we can talk about some crazy stuff again. Alright, guys. では、今日もありがとうございました。I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Stay safe. I'm going to sleep now. おやすみなさい。